Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Horned Frogs will get the first crack on offense today. First, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times have become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Fleming. Caught quickly. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. First down and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to scramble. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. No huddle now for the offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The short completion of the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. A handoff to the back. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackle made after just a short game.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receiver is usually a little bit longer, taller guy.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. And it's incomplete, even at a first down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set. It's second down. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. And here's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. It's Fleming. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Horned Frogs will line up to boot it away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The completion makes it second down. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Here's the second down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Oh, there's the stiff arm. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, Longhorns. And Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive. Had some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Dropping back, it's Fleming. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Horned Frogs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be. Especially.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. He's got it at the 15. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Horned Frogs looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Longhorns are in the red zone now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
He'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, the quarterback put that ball right where he could give his receiver a chance, and what an effort by that receiver to lay out and come up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Fleming. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Chris, remember in college football, just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
And the extra point was up and good. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group really struggled in the first quarter, but they've gotten things going here. Can they find some more momentum? And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. Running with purpose. Finds room at the 30. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the deep shot is incomplete. He brought it in, but couldn't get the foot down in bounds.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And this pass is caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will tie the game here.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Fleming. Pass caught. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Finds an open target on the left side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Takes the handoff on the counter play. Some hard running there through a tackle. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. You missed it. Field goal, no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. Keeping it on the ground here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's got it right near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Fleming. Throwing for his running back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, what a move. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it. Continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game,
fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious...
Oh, and it's blocked. Still a live ball here.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. And the single back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
With the defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Hey, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. It's a shotgun run call. Moves the ball up to the 30. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on with the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive of the passing game, very effective, moving them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Hands off to the left. You try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a quick grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance the
Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Fleming. Fires it on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Now it's second down here.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
The Horned Frogs look to keep this drive moving. First down. Looking to throw the football. The ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, you play man-to-man coverage with your defensive backs. You put the free safety in center field. He's essentially reading the eyes of the quarterback. He does an outstanding job here of following his instincts, taking the quarterback's reads and tendencies, and leading him to be able to make a play on the ball and eventually knock it away. Great job.
Third down upcoming after that completion. It's a draw play. Finding space at the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. But let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll test the right side here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense in sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Caught over the middle. It's Jamania. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. 1st down here for this offense. The back's got it. Fights off a defender. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Can he make it to the marker? Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And he's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Defensive backs up at the line showing press. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock. Important second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Fleming. He flips it to the back across the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
On third down, he drops to throw. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And now another deep ball here. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.